Hello and welcome to World of Tanks, where today I'm playing the German Tier A premium tank destroyer, the Skorpion G. Well, I say the premium tank destroyer, but there's a few. So what do you need to know about the Skorpion G before we get into the action, which will come in a minute? Well, it's got this nice big 128mm German tank destroyer gun, nice for slapping people in the face with. Got 246mm penetration with 490 alpha damage. Um, it's pretty good for tier 8. Also means it can hold its own by shooting things in tier 10 games too. Of course, that will be demonstrated, I'm sure, no doubt, in a later video, because this is only a tier 9 game. Um, it's also got no armor, which is, not ideal, but it's sneaky enough, so it gets away with it. It's got a nice little turret too, not common for tank destroyers. There's only a few of them in the game that actually have turrets. Um, view range ain't great, but it probably goes up because my crew isn't 100% on it, so no doubt that'll get better with time. Um, yeah, it's fast enough as well, I suppose. So right now I'm in a very sneaky spot. As you can see, I'm concealed completely by bushes, but I'm not actually far enough away from the bushes, so if I do shoot, I will be spotted. And I do get spotted when I first fire my gun. Um, Unbeknownst to me, there's actually a sneaky little Italian tank hiding in them bushes there. There's no light tanks in this match, so these are usually the light tank spots. Now, you saw there, nice little shot into the side of that WZ-111 Chinese tank, I think. Yeah. Um, Slightly above damage roll. Plus, I got a nice little shot into his fuel tank, so that set him on fire. Put it out quickly though, so that obviously means he's an auto fire extinguisher. Or good reactions, 50-50. Um, the Object 2, that P44 there spotted me, meaning that Object 257 had absolutely no problem putting one into me. That was unlucky. Panther 2. German tier A has absolutely no armor at the side. Well, by comparison to this thing. So, must hit his track or something, but either way, it was a very unlucky shot. Try second time lucky. Yeah, it was a low roll, but still managed to slam one into the side of him. Let him know I'm actually there. Up next is the T54. Nice high roll into him. Well, not high roll, but like nice little shot into the side of him. Um, Now what you'll actually notice, I'm doing something that's hard to do in this tank because I'm. It, Obviously, you can see as I get there, nice little shot into T54. But I'm using what little gun depression this thing has to keep as much of my tank beneath the ridge as possible, exposing only the bare minimum to get the shots off. Now, obviously, with more gun depression, the further back I can be. Nice shot into the Polish tank there that you missed. But, yeah. There we go, he's dead. Didn't do too much damage, but I did get the killing blow, which is the important thing. It's kind of... No, I don't know what the hell that lad's doing there. But, yeah, he could be probably more useful somewhere else. But anyway, as you can see by the score, it's 8 kills to 2. We're absolutely mopping them up, and that P44 is kind of legging it now. Hasn't been hit yet, but I don't actually know if he gets hit in this game. What I do know is that he's a very scumbaggy end, which we'll cross that bridge when we get to. But all the tanks down the main fighting route in this map are dead, because like the main fighting is always along there. that field there between the two capture points is a death trap. Now, S-Tank for some reason decided he's going to be brave enough to go down there. Get a nice shot into him. And so at this point I recognized, hang on a sec, there's actually nobody else for me to shoot. Oh, the P-44 was hit, but yeah, there he goes, down into the lake, drowning his tank. Very scumbaggy move. Sure, what can you do? Yep, going, gone. So now, it's only 3 tanks left. The Oho, which, yeah, he's dead. The T-28 and the Charioteer, both at the base. A bit late to the party, but my damage is done for this game. So the main meaningful part of my contribution to this match is completely done and dusted. Suppose the encounter with the T-28, which you'll see, is, highlights the main problem with this tank. Yep, gun's pointing my way. Give him the time to aim. Punishes me for it. But yeah, this thing has absolutely no armor. It's not going to bounce any shot. But it's now sort of coming in with the spotting damage. So, or spot damage by assistance. Now it's gone up to 506. So, I suppose responsible for. Well, it wasn't really, but I'm technically responsible for a third of the damage done to him. It's a pretty good game overall. 3,000 damage is a very high number to get in any tank. Only 1 kill though, which is a little disappointing. Now, surprisingly, I say it's a very high number of damage to get, but that T-54 got higher damage. He got 4,000 damage, so he was the real star of the show. And if there's 1 or 2 others who got around the 3,000 damage. So overall, I have to admit it was a very good game by the entire team, and hopefully a nice little demonstration of the absolute power of this thing. I wouldn't say it's overpowered, but it definitely, there are some advantages over the non-premiums, as you'd expect. But what it sort of makes up for in mobility in a turret, the non-premium tanks just, they have armor. Like, they can survive hits, they can bounce shots. This thing doesn't. So yeah, suppose this just about concludes this video. Nice little gameplay video of the Rheinmetall Skorpion G. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Ciao. 'Cause apparently that also means goodbye.